Hi, it's Handy Andy Tech Tips here, and today I'm going to be telling you the top 10 rumours about the second generation of the Apple Watch, a device which has also been dubbed the Apple Watch 2. Now sure, I've done a video on this subject before, but that was over 6 months ago now. So in this one, I'm going to be bringing you up to date with all the new developments that have happened since then. Alright, so the first rumour is that the device will likely be unveiled at an Apple event in March of this year, but you likely won't be able to buy it until June. Barry Lam, who is the chairman of Qanta Computer, who actually manufactured the original watch, has claimed that we'll be seeing limited stock of the Apple Watch 2 near the end of the second quarter of 2016, which many people are interpreting as June. Now another rumour is that we won't be getting drastically improved battery life. A big complaint with the original watch was that it only lasted 18 hours on a single charge. Now apparently Apple is looking at using a 14nm processor in the new watch, which should make it more power efficient, but the increase in battery life from that change alone will be measured in hours, not days. Another thing that I should mention is that Apple has apparently done some market research, and here's what they've found. That average consumers are actually finishing the day with between 30 and 40% charge left on their watches. So somehow I don't think the battery is going to be a big priority. Another thing that we won't be seeing a drastic difference with is the design. It looks like the overall appearance will remain roughly the same, but some more materials could make their way into the product line. It's possible that future models could be made with such metals as titanium, tungsten and platinum. Now these probably won't be cheap. They're apparently designed to attract customers who are looking to spend between $1,000 and $10,000. So that probably means that they'll be in the middle of the lineup between the aluminium and stainless steel models and the 18 karat gold. So it'll have new materials, but could the second gen watch have a new competitor? I'm talking of course about the rumours that new health sensors will be included, putting it head to head against the Fitbit. This rumour is substantiated by the fact that Apple has been hiring several new employees who have expertise in health and medical fields. So what could they be bringing to the table? Well, one source has suggested that they might be including a blood sugar level monitor, which would be excellent for the millions of people who suffer from diabetes. They could also throw in a blood oxygen sensor, but I think the most likely new inclusion is a GPS. This will be fantastic for hikers, runners, and just about anybody who needs to find their way around. Anyway, continuing on, we get to this thing. It was described in a newly released Apple patent, and it's called a magnetic wristband. It's just a standard watch band really, but it has a couple of interesting functions. As you can see, you can coil it around the device that's attached to and make a little protective casing for it. Apple also envisages that you could roll it up and create a makeshift stand for your watch. And failing all that, you could just magnetically attach it to your laptop screen. Of course, just because Apple has invented it doesn't mean that it's going to be included with the Apple Watch 2, and when this band is released, it actually might be available for both the first and second generations. Anyway, it's a nice idea. So, it's a moment you've all been waiting for. This is the number one rumour. Yes, the Apple Watch 2 might have a FaceTime camera integrated into its bezel. Now obviously this would be a really great novelty. It would bring to life the smartwatch of cartoon character Dick Tracy. But I could also see some really practical uses for it. Just imagine, for example, if you were servicing your car and there was somebody on the other end of the line who was actually showing you step by step how to undertake the procedure. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hold your iPhone with a spanner in one hand and a pot of grease in the other, but if you had your watch on, then you could easily glance back to it on your wrist and see the next step. So I for one hope that it does launch with a camera, but then again, given Apple's recent track records in webcams, you know, the new MacBook, the 480p camera, yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath. Anyway, I'm Handy Andy and thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to my channel for more tech videos.